Senior Master Sergeant Retired Tony Hankerson, and this is my Airman's Creed. I decided to pursue a career in the Air Force coming from a small town. I was always amazed with aircraft and how they flew and all aspects of aeronautics. And the people that actually inspired me were the Tuskegee Airmen. After seeing what they went through to succeed and to prove people wrong, that inspired me to do things that I could, the best I could in the military. I was in the Air Force for 20 years and 3 days. I started out as a jet engine mechanic, and towards the end of my career, I was an aircraft maintenance superintendent. My experience in the Air Force was a great experience. I left a little small town, Rocky Mountain, North Carolina, and was immediately taken to San Antonio, Texas. My first duty station was Little Rock, Arkansas. I spent 2 years there. My next duty station was Guam, a little small island in the Pacific. I spent 1 year there with the aircraft, weather reconnaissance aircraft. After that, I left and spent 2 years in the Philippines. After that, I went to Fort Walton Beach, Florida. My funnest moments at my first duty station was just getting to know people from different races, different backgrounds, different areas of the country. We all came together and gelled as a team, and it really involved all of us in order to get all the aircraft up and flying that day. So that's a good experience. Some of my funnest memories were probably at my duty location of Okinawa, Japan. And I say that because I was with the 1st Special Operations Squadron there, and we got to travel throughout the whole Pacific. We went to places like Hong Kong, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Australia, Yap, which is a small island in the middle of the Pacific, Kwajalein, Wake Island. I mean, just every place in the Pacific that you can name, we have been there. One of the things I got while being stationed overseas was we was on a deployment up in South Korea, and during that deployment we had an engine trouble and no one was able to fix it. I came on shift and figured out what was wrong with it and got the plane back in time to do a mission. Upon that, the General of the South Korean Air Force presented me with a pen and a lighter. So that was one of my proudest moments, to accomplish something that no one else could do. My advice to new recruits would be, first, make sure that this decision is right for you. Second, make sure you pick a job, career field in the Air Force, because they are careers that you can use to benefit yourself and your country. Use things that you can do out in the civilian world, and go in with a good mind frame, and everything will be okay. This case here is what we call a shadow box in the military. It actually signifies each location that you was in, the medals that you received during your time. All of your accomplishments are encased in here. This flag was flown above the White House for my retirement ceremony. Okay, I received this award, which is the Non-Commissioned Officer of the Quarter Award when I was stationed in Okinawa, Japan. This signifies that I was the best non-commissioned officer for this squadron during this quarter. I received this award as a senior non-commissioned officer of the quarter when I was stationed at Herbert Field, Florida in the Air Force Special Operations Command, signifying that I was the best senior non-commissioned officer for that unit during that quarter. This award I received once again in Okinawa, Japan with the 353rd Special Operations Group. It signifies that I was a non-commissioned officer of the quarter during my time there. Upon leaving Okinawa, Japan, I was presented with this plaque for outstanding efforts during my time in Okinawa, Japan. I received this award for being the senior non-commissioned officer of the quarter when I was stationed in Herbert Field, Florida. This award is actually an honorary award, making me an honorary Chief Petty Officer in the Coast Guard. I attended their Coast Chief Petty Officer Academy school, and during that time they basically commissioned me as a Chief Petty Officer.